This presentation is on Dr. Darlene E. Crone-Todd, and it is presented by Diane Davis. I will begin this presentation with a little bit about Dr. Crone-Todd. She is currently a professor at Salem University. She is also the creator and coordinator of the Behavior Analysis Graduate Program at Salem University. She obtained her doctorate in behavior pharmacology from Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine. She is incredibly involved in research and projects that I plan to discuss later in this presentation. Her specific areas of interest include, but are not limited to, computer-mediated learning environments, higher-order thinking, behavior shaping, behavior pharmacology, and human choice. I reviewed 5 different scholarly articles that were either published or co-published by Dr. Crone-Todd. They include Using SAFMEDS and Direct Instruction to Teach the Model of Hierarchical Complexity, which discuss the difficulty in teaching the MHC to other educators to enhance the understanding of student thinking. Assessment of Thinking in Adult Learners also use the MHC and the Order of Hierarchical Complexity to discuss preferences in learning environments and lesson interventions for adult learners. Socially Assistive Robots, Current Status and Future Prospects of Autism Interventions discusses the use of SARs to make ABA interventions more readily available to clients with autism in hopes of creating more engaging and interactive interventions for times that ABA therapists are not readily available to provide direct ABA services. Comparing different ways of using the model of hierarchical complexity to evaluate graduate students dips into allowing students in specific programs to proctor one another in certain online learning environments that can also allow professors to be more readily available to students in the program. Lastly, Personalized System of Instruction in Cyberspace discussed using online learning environments to create more individualized learning interventions. This allows educators to understand specific requirements amongst their learners. Her work provides future research with the basis on the future of education, the benefits that assistive technologies have in different learning environments and intervention plans, understanding variability in learners, reasons for behaviors such as training behaviors, and overall growth in the field of ABA and higher education. Why I chose Dr. Crone-Todd. As an individual interested in ABA, Dr. Darlene E. Crone-Todd covers topics on behavior shaping, assistive technology in learning environments, student behaviors, student wellness, and success. Dr. Crone-Todd does a lot of her research on learners in higher education. However, I found her articles very applicable to my area of work as an RBT. Her research correlates to the material that we are learning in class by providing knowledge on how to make ABA interventions and learning environments more successful for all kinds of learners, and not just learners on the autism spectrum. If I were given the opportunity to interview Dr. Crone-Todd, I would ask her the following questions. Number 1, based on the trends in your research, you do most of your research on a population seeking higher education. Is there a reason you chose this population to work with? What is your personal journey in the field of behavior analysis, and where did you begin? Number 3, what about behavior analysis interests you, and why do you think your younger self chose to go into this field? Number 4, do you think your educational journey to obtain your doctorate influenced you in any way to focus on the research and projects that you were and are currently involved in? And lastly, number 5, what is your end goal? What contributions do you hope that your research and projects have in the future of education and behavior analysis? This concludes my presentation on Dr. Darlene E. Crone-Todd. Thank you.